and today we're going to talk about multi-tools. The first image that come in mind would be the iconic Swiss Army knife. That comes with a whole toolbox worth of tools at your disposal at a really affordable price. But it's not the only multi-tool in the market today. I'll tell you right now that the best multi-tools are the ones that you use a lot. After all, what's the point of any tool if you do not use it, right? Since everyone has their own preferences and needs, I cannot just point to a single product and say, go buy it. It's misleading at best, and every multi-tool I'm about to show you are unique. Before you go out and buy yourself a sparkling new multi-tool, there are a couple things to consider. The first is portability. While all the multi-tools are designed to be as compact as possible, you can only get so small. The size is often determined by how many tools are slapped into the small frame. A multi-tool should also have a selection of tools that you need. Pliers might be useful for you, but not for the next person. Think of what tools you regularly use and look for that combination of tools when browsing for a multi-tool. Finally, you should also consider the user-friendliness factor. This means the order of the placement of the tools also matters. Simply put, the tools you use most often should be placed on the top or wherever is most convenient for you. For instance, if you use a driver a lot, you want to be able to access it quickly. You might also want a multi-tool that can be used with only one hand as well. Sometimes, just sometimes, fewer features make a tool a lot easier to use. But that's enough theory crafting. You are here to know what the best multi-tools are on the market, and I have here a list of 9 of them for you. As per protocol, the links to these products are in the description below, so make sure to check them out. Leatherman Skeletool CX. The Leatherman Skeletool CX is a no-nonsense mid-size multi-tool. Coming in about 4 inches long and half an inch thick, this multi-tool carries pretty much like a pocket knife. Unlike a pocket knife, you get a whole host of other useful tools in your pocket as well, including pliers, a wire cutter, a bottle opener, a driver, and some extra space for other bits that you might need. One downside is that it does not have that many tools on board, but that's to be expected from a multi-tool this compact. When it comes to build quality, the CX is made using 154cm stainless steel with DLC coating, giving it remarkable durability. The handle is very comfortable and can be held half open for extra leverage or snapped open for a longer driver. I should point out that while using the pliers, you should slap on the Phillips bit because the flat head will dig into your hand. Overall, this is one of the best multi-tools on the market right now. Metro Grade Goods Hammer Jammer for Leatherman Skeletool. The Skeletool is a pretty popular multi-tool, but what if I tell you that you can make it better? With Metro Grade Goods Hammer Jammer Aftermarket Mod, you can. What is the mod? It's basically a 3D printed steel add-on. Of course, that extra steel will give you Skeletool some extra heft, but I think it's worth it, especially considering the additional features you will be getting. You install it at the end of the handle of the Skeletool using the kit that comes with your purchase. With a bit of fitting and tinkering, the whole thing should fit like a glove. It does not add that much in terms of form factor either. Everything will still be compact and easy to carry. What you get from the mod is a hammer, multiple bit drivers, and a pry bar. While you can use other multi-tools to pry or hammer, chances are that they might damage it. With the mod, you have a dedicated tool for the job. The hammer also comes with 3 sizes of hex bit sockets and a 1/4 inch and lower. It also accepts Leatherman flat bits. The only downside I can think of is that the finish isn't the best, but that is to be expected from everything 3D printed. With a bit of filing, you should have a smooth finish. Leatherman Curl. I picked this full-size multi-tool because it is easy to use and comes with a whole host of features and tools. The Leatherman Curl is made with 420 HC stainless steel, which means that it's so durable that it's bulletproof, though I advise against trying to block a bullet with it. It goes to show how durable this multi-tool is. Compacted, the curl comes in about 4 inches, meaning that you can carry it in your pocket clip, or a pouch from Leatherman. You do not have to fully deploy it either if you just need to use a knife and file. What you get is 15 tools and a neat little package. You got the pocket knife blade, wire stripper, AWL, scissors, driver bit receiver, file, and more. All the tools are easily accessible. There is no complex locking mechanism either, as the small tools use a spring semi-lock mechanism without any button. Just press in to lock them. The only downside I can think of is that it does not have any storage for extra bits on the tool, but it is compatible with Leatherman bits and a ratchet driver, which you can buy separately. Gerber Lockdown Drive. Maybe carrying a knife around is not enough. It is an invaluable tool, but you need more utility. At the same time, you are apprehensive about shelling out cash on a multi-tool. If you are on the fence on the matter, then this should be the perfect option for you. Although the lockdown drive does not come with pliers, it does have other handy tools that you usually need, such as a file, an awl, a number 11 X-Acto style blade, a driver, and a plain 2.5-inch plain edge folding knife. All the tools except the driver fold out similar to a pocket knife blade. The driver folds out on the other end of the handle, and it comes with a 2-ended Phillips flat bit, and it can take standard 1/4-inch bits as well. All this is possible in a measly 3.87-inch long, 0.5-inch thick frame that weighs 4.5 ounces. Overall, it's a minimalistic design, perfect for those who just need a few extra handy tools in their pocket without having to carry anything extra. CRKT Knife Maintenance Tool. This multi-tool comes in the form of a keychain. It's simple and compact. As the name suggests, it's intended to touch up a knife, but it also comes with other useful tools. Since it does not come with a blade, you can take it with you everywhere. It comes with a glass-reinforced nylon handle, as well as a tungsten carbide and ceramic honing sharpeners. You get T6 and T8 1/4-inch torque bits, as well as a flat head driver that also works as a bottle opener. The driver deserves a special mention as they can take any 1/4-inch bits and they have magnetic retention, meaning that the bits will not fall out. These fold-out drivers fold back into the handle to keep things nice and compact. Of course, you can only fit so many tools into something the size of a keychain. While the tools on this one are meant to touch up your knife and work with the screws, it has other applications as well, which is why it is handy in a pinch. Victorinox Swiss Tool Spirit X Plus with ratchet. Of course, this would not be a fair video about multi-tools if I didn't mention a Swiss Army knife, at least once. If I had to pick one, I would go with the Spirit X Plus. Similar to its Swiss brothers, this is a high-quality multi-tool that is pretty much everything you would ask for. You get a knife, a can opener, fold-out flathead and Phillips drivers, pliers, scissors, file, wire stripper, a chisel, and more. All of them are accessible without having to fully deploy the multi-tool. The ratchet driver deserves a special mention. You can install the bit from both sides, although the mini 1/4-inch ratchet driver mechanism only drives in one direction. To keep the bits in place, you get the pass-through bit socket. It comes with a snap ring style retainer. The driver itself is about 4 inches long and comes with 2 3/4-inch extension. As for the bits, you get 6 of them with space for 4 more 1/4-inch bits if you want to carry extra. The driver itself does not interfere with the multi-tool. Other than the tool being very well made, you also get a beautiful leather pouch. Of course, the whole thing fits in your pocket as it is only a hair above 4 inches long, but it is intended to be carried on your belt. The Leatherman Free P4. The Free P4 from Leatherman is a well-rounded multi-tool built from 420HC stainless steel. This multi-tool is created around the pliers. They are exceptional compared to all the plies I have used thus far. The fold-out tools are embedded into the handles, which comes with a pocket clip. Given that the P4 sits at 4.25 inches, you can fit it comfortably in your pocket. So what do you get in the package? Other than the belt pouch, you get a serrated blade and a plain blade, wire stripper, saw blade file, and all with a threaded loop, and bottle and can openers. All of them have levers sticking out from the end of the handle so you can access them easily. A nice little feature I love is the replaceable. The pliers retain tension well after use, even beyond the point where other pliers would get loose and sloppy. The only downside here is that the teeth, though they have a good grip, are not very sharp or fine edge. Other than that, the P4 is an excellent multi-tool. Leatherman MUT. This one is a little bit chunky, which is where the drawback ends for me. The MUT sits at 5 inches long and weighs about 11 ounces. It's made from 420HC stainless steel, 154 cm stainless steel, bronze, and black oxide. That's a healthy selection of materials. What do you get? Other than the fact that the MUT is built like a tank, it comes with a whole host of tools. Granted, the tactical aesthetic of the multi-tool suggests that it's meant for some special use case, and you are correct. The MUT means military utility tool, meaning that it's meant to help you clean and maintain your guns and other gear. It's basically a folding plier with a big half-serrated knife blade and saw, a bronze scraper, 8-inch punch, cord belt V-shaped cutter, a hammer, soft and standard wire cutters, and electrical crimpers. The pocket clip in the pouch that comes with the purchase helps you transport it and also get a winch. The little hook on the hammer can also open paint cans. The multiple onboard bits are also very helpful. Overall, it's a hefty but very durable little multi-tool, not just to keep your gun in tip-top shape, but also an everyday carry tool. SOG Power Leader. The Power Leader is a compact little multi-tool coming in a little above 3.25 inches and weighs under 5 ounces. Built from stainless steel with a 5 CR15 MOV steel blade with a hard case black finish, this thing gives you the same tool as its larger counterpart. In other words, it punches well above its weight. In a nutshell, the pliers are pretty small and every tool is built into the handles. They have a pipe grip, a needle nose tip, wire cutters, and crimpers as well. The whole thing is so small that it passes as a keyring tab. Don't feel like putting it on your keyring? It also comes with a pocket clip. Its size means that you can just chuck it wherever you please. Built into the handles of the pliers, you have a knife blade, Phillips, micro-flat fold-out drivers, scissors, a line cutter, and all with thread loop and can and bottle openers. One notable feature of the Power Leader is the 1/4-inch driver bit holder. The back of the pliers also works as the bit holder while the whole thing is closed. With the handle slightly open, you can put any 1/4-inch bit in there and squeeze them closed to lock the bit in place until you open it again. And there you have it, folks. These are what I believe are the best multi-tools on the market. Some of them are fairly expensive, but you get what you pay for. There really is no go-to multi-tool since, as mentioned before, we all have different needs. So pick the one that best suits you. If you lose your multi-tool very often and do not care too much about quality, you can buy cheap ones. There are plenty of those in the market, but it's usually better to spend a little bit more to get a quality multi-tool that will last you much longer and will serve you better. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.